Hi everybody, I'm David Henry from LearnStageLighting.com, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create movement effects inside of Martin M Series. Now, if you just stumbled across this video and you're wondering how I got here, hop to the start of this playlist where I'm going to start with an introduction and run you through everything I did to get this far in Martin M Series. And then come back, watch this video. Now, for those of you who have been following along, we're going to create some movement, some pan tilt effects here in Martin M Series. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you where you can get some more resources on LearnStageLighting.com in order to go deeper with M Series. Going to click over here to my Mac Vipers, since they're the moving lights that I have on this show. These LED bars don't move, so there's no sense in selecting them. Going to click to pan tilt, and then click over to effects. Now we can see our options are a little bit different here than they were with the other parameters inside the light. And that's because the effects engine can treat the movement a little bit different from the other parameters, and it really helps you create cool effects faster. So we've got swing pan, swing tilt, speed, and figure right here. Underneath it, we've got a mode, multiplier, and the ability to rotate. Similarly, effects timing looks the same as it does with the other parameters. Now, if you want to separate your pan and tilt and modify them differently, you can click this cog in the corner, click pan tilt combo, and that's going to give you pan and tilt separate just like the other parameters. But I want to keep them the same because most of the time that's what you want to do. Let's set a swing pan. Set that to 100%. Swing tilt up to 100%. Give them a speed here. And I'm going to bring up the intensity so we can see what's going on. Though when they're turned off, you can see where they're moving from this little dot in the 2D plan. Just going to give them some intensity here. Perfect. We can see they're all moving around now in a nice kind of circly effect. Oops. We click over here, click pan tilt again once we've clicked intensity, go to effects. We can select these different modes and see the units start to behave a little differently because we've selected a different figure. I'm going to go with this figure 8 one here. There's all sorts of them. So you can see there's 34 different ones, so you certainly have your options here. I'm just going to go down here though and select this little 8 here. And then we'll set our effects timing, just like our other types of effects. Let's set a wave of 6. And now we've taken that effect, we've spread it evenly across our 6 fixtures here. If we like how that looks, we can go ahead and record it. A few of the other things we've got in here, as I showed you, under effects here, we can reverse the mode. We can do just the pan and intensity, or just the tilt and intensity going in different directions. All sorts of options there. We can do a multiplier, which I'm not going to do on movement. Or we can rotate. So if we need to rotate the effect on some or all of our fixtures, we can do that to some various degrees here, which helps when you hang fixtures in funny positions. If we like what we've got, we press record. We press a fader. We're already selected as an override. And we're going to call this ballyhoo. Perfect. Now we can see how overrides work is really apparent with this. We bring it up at full, we get the full effect. But if we only bring it up a little, we get the effect moving slowly and not too bright because we've got intensity on here. So you can see, say we bring up this intensity effect a little as well. Then we'll bring up this color effect. Let's do about 75% of that. And you can see now as you modify these different overrides, as you bring them up in different amounts, you can really see how you can create a lot of interesting effects with just a few faders, right? You know, I could pull the color completely out of this. I could bring the color in, and I could pull the movement out of this. You know, I could bring the intensity effect out of it and just leave the color in play, or the movement in play rather. And any variety of different percentages as we go along. And so that's one of the really powerful things of overrides when it comes to effects in Martin M series, is you can make all these different effects, but you only have to use a couple faders to do it. Now, this is the end of the road here. This is the basics to get started with M series. However, if you go to learnstagelighting.com/Martin-download, I'll put that on the screen here. I'll also put it below in the description. I've got some resources for you guys to go deeper with the effects engine. I'm going to show you how to create some special different kinds of effects. I'm also going to show you some opportunities, some different posts, some articles, and a place we have on Learn Stage Lighting called Learn Stage Lighting Labs, where if you're interested, you can become a member and we can dive deep in your lighting, not just inside this console, but also in the design aspect of your lighting to help you create the very best lighting possible. With that, guys, I'm going to hop off. Go check out learnstagelighting.com/Martin-download. Link to that below and on the video screen here so that you guys can take your lighting to the next level. I'll see you guys there. Thanks.